Hello again, mga tropa ko. Kamusta na kayo? Yuhu! Ito na naman si Balbaliw. Kamusta na kayo? Shout out sa inyo, mga tropa. Pasensya na, medyo busy ulit. Marami ginawa. Okay. Kamusta na kayo dyan? Sana nag-enjoy kayo. Meron na naman ako ngayon. Reaction video. Scary Ghost. Okay, yan. Bago ang lahat. Shout out muna natin mga tropa natin na nag-message ulit. Nagpapa-shoutout si I'm Not Braxy, kasama daw niya si Ma'am Juliet at saka si Ma'am Jonah Silvestre. Shoutout sa iyo. At saka mama niya at papa niya. Okay. Tapos si Ma'am Sir Jared Camarino. Shoutout sa iyo, bossing. Tapos si John Reniel Aquino. Shoutout. Si Ma'am Trixie Ann. Shoutout. Richelle Magbao. At saka Joanna Marzo. Shoutout sa inyo mga tropa. Woo! Tapos may nag-message ulit. Si Dingdong Dantes, kakaiba, Dingdong Dantes, shout out. Tsaka si Tony Gonzaga, my God, shout out. Tapos special mention kay Ma'am Penny at saka kay Ma'am Crespe. Okay. Shout out sa inyo lahat ha. Simulan na natin 'to at baka mamaya panisa naman. Ito'y 5 Ghosts touched by people. Simulan na natin, baka mapanis. It's throwing you.
This mysterious video has very little information, but it's still, nonetheless, downright chilling.
Ito.
A group of kids can be seen playing near a pond when something pretty creepy happens to one of
Ito
them.
mga bata naglalaro sa may pond at saka mga mapuno na puro nyug. Tingnan natin kung nangyari. Yan.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Ayan. Ayun yung isa nagduduyan-duyan sa dahon. Ayan. Ayun, nag-alambitin. Ayun, isa nalaglag. Ayun, natulak nun sa may tubigan. Okay nangyari doon. Bakit? Kaya pahihilo-hilo. Okay nangyari doon.
A semi-transparent figure can be seen throwing the boy into the pond. Look closely and you'll just about see it violently advancing towards the kid.
May tumulak.
If you're a skeptic, you'll probably assume that the kid simply lost his balance and nearly fell backwards. However, straight after getting out of the water, we can see him trying to evade something that seems to be in his way, just a few seconds before he darted out of that creepy situation. And if you're sitting there thinking that the pond side is the only place where ghosts enjoy playing pinball with people, take a look at this scary video captured on a night vision wildlife camera.
Night vision.
Carla Medeiros posted this.
Ito naman sa gubat. May tumatakbong bata daw. Tingnan natin.
Creepy paranormal clip on YouTube showing one of the many dangers of walking down an abandoned woodland path alone at night.
Gabi. Uy, shit, tinulak siya.
This kid was walking down a forest pathway when he was surprised by a literal paranormal punch in the face. While some commenters don't seem too convinced by this clip, the way the kid falls down and how quickly he runs out of there seems pretty realistic. Still, something doesn't sit right with the shadow figure. It looks a little too crisp. But what do you think? Here's another weird video posted by Elise Mullen on Twitter.
Uy, shit, natulak ko.
Look at the footstool right
sa supermarket naman.
Before she falls.
Hinigit yung tungtungan.
It does look like she's thrown, but something or someone moved that footstool just before her foot could land on it. We can't really see the other side of the store, so anyone could be pulling a string to play a mindless prank on her. But whether that's the case or not, don't be like this dude here. If you see someone getting hurt, stop being a donut and offer some help. This kind of stuff really seems to be no laughing matter, especially in this next clip posted by Fabrica Di Fatos.
Bumababa naman ng hagdan. Tingnan natin kung ano mangyayari. Shit, ayun may gumalaw sa kanya. Parang inaano siya may parang hinihigit pa
According to their comment section, some people believe this was a demon trying to possess the dude, and some also mentioned that it would have been successful if it wasn't for the help of his friend standing right next to him. But what we can see on camera is that dark figure sprinting up and trying to throw the guy down the stairs
Oo.
What do you think?
Yan
Theo? Do
nakakatakot.
you believe
Delikado yan.
ghosts can actually throw people?
Pwede
Or
rin.
are these weird clips the result of some video editing combined with some good acting?
Pero mahirap
Let us
din
know
yun.
in the comment section. It's touching
Uy,
your
it's
hair.
touching your hair. Puchang ina.
We can't start a compilation of videos showing ghosts touching people's hair
naman.
without talking about our dear
Ito
friends
naman, mga gumagalaw sa buhok ng mga individual. Tingnan natin kung anong mga ano to, video.
Lainey and Ben. By now, you probably know we love their videos, but it's been a while since we last
Uy,
featured them, so
kakaiba
let's
to,
go
ah.
back
Tingnan
to
natin
that
to,
creepy
tingnan natin.
moment when one of their ghostly housemates was playing
ayan.
with Lainey's hair.
I just need to
Ay,
talk
Ito ngayon, nagsasalita yung babae. Tingnan natin kung saan siya gagalawin.
something.
Oh,
Um,
ano kaya nangyari? Oh,
I'm freaking out a little bit. So I've been lay here having a nap because Ben's at work. That's not why I had a nap, but Ben's at work. And
ano kaya
I was
nangyari?
woken up to like a sound
yun.
right in my ear, really loud,
Ano ba?
and
Uy,
don't know what it is.
uy. Oh shit, gumalaw yung buhok niya. Okay ba oh? Inano niya.
Can you think of any logical explanation for how this happened? Her hair wasn't tied. We can't hear any fan nearby.
Kaya nga.
And even
No,
if
wala
we
namang
did,
fan.
it wouldn't be possible just to blow
Oh.
that part of her hair without blowing the
Oo.
rest.
Gumalaw eh.
The camera keeps moving, so she's unlikely using a software masking
Ba,
technique.
mahirap yan.
We can
Yung
see her
software
face
masking
pretty
technique.
close to the camera, so it would be hard
Oh.
to hide a string, and she even
Wow.
shows us both sides. There's no one there.
Wow, mahirap
The
yan, no?
genuine shock in her eyes makes it even more plausible.
Ayun.
So, is this one of the most compelling pieces of evidence to prove that ghosts can
Wow.
physically interact with you?
Mhm.
Let's move on to
Mahirap
another
yan.
example.
Ito naman sa nagsosolo. Uy, shit, umikit ang buhok niya. Oh, inangat oh. Puta, nagtaka siya oh.
She
Inangat, no?
soon realised there was nobody behind her.
Yun,
Although
yun,
this one is a little harder to put down as paranormal evidence.
Shit, no?
The camera
Kakaiba,
isn't close
no?
enough to her, and there could be anyone hiding inside one of the rooms upstairs. But her reaction seems
Pero
pretty
mahirap
genuine,
yan.
and the hair movement pretty aggressive too. Is
No.
this paranormal
Uy, uy,
footage,
uy, uy.
or perhaps somebody casting their fishing rod a bit too far?
Mahirap yan kung may fishing rod.
Here's another one
No.
uploaded on TikTok by
Ito naman
Southern
iba.
Haunts. Keep a close eye
Ito naman ngayon
on
natutulog. Tignan natin kung ano mangyayari sa kanya.
her hair.
Sige. Checkin natin. Ayan. Oh, ayun, gumalaw ang buhok. Tapos, ano nangyari? Oh, ayun, bumagsak yung remote. Uy, pati yung
It
lampshade.
looks like somebody got a fistful
No?
of hair and pulled it.
Oo.
Soon after, we can also see the TV remote
Ayun.
hitting the floor and the bedside lamp being
Oh,
pulled.
yung pulled, no?
What do you think? Can ghosts really pull your hair? Share
Shit,
your
no?
thoughts
Kakaiba, no?
in the comment section.
Ayan.
It's
Uy,
touching
it's
you.
touching me. Yes, touching me daw.
When you're sitting on your own,
Ayan, tingnan natin kung
usually
ano.
after watching our spooky compilations, you can sometimes trick yourself
Oy.
into thinking there's something touching you.
Yun ang mahirap,
Be
no?
it a light tap on the back of your neck,
Oh.
or a sharp breath against your cheek.
Yun ang
And
mahirap.
it's all in your head, right? Not for the paranormies on
Sa
YouTube.
paranomis naman.
Check out what they captured on camera.
Ito yung
during
nakita natin no episode na matagal na to. Tingnan natin to. Matagal na sa ating sa ating mga videos. Ayan.
one of their investigations.
Ayan. Ito solo siya. Nagpaparanormal ano siya. Ayan yan. Oh. Nakaupo siya eh. Oh, ayan. Ayan yan. Tingnan natin kung ano mangyari. Oh.
What's your name? Why are you here?
Object. Tapoy. Tapos, ano kay...
Do you know that you're dead?
Kakaiba, anong galing nila, no? Mga ganyan.
Why are you staying?
Uy, shit, ayun, gumalaw. Oh.
Now we know what you're thinking. The guy just moved his head on his own, right?
Oo.
But look carefully. His hat moves
eh,
even
gumalaw yung
before
hat niya,
he
eh, no?
does, and his skin gets slightly pushed
Oh,
upwards
oh, oh,
like
oh,
somebody is
oh.
gripping his face. But the paranormies are certainly not the only ones who felt a ghost
Kakaiba
touching
yan,
them
no?
on camera.
Ayan, no?
If you've been watching our compilations
Ito
for a
naman.
while,
Ano kaya?
you probably remember Donna Aries, the poor
Shit,
woman
no?
struggling with a very aggressive
Oh, grabe, no?
poltergeist who not only creates chaos
Oh,
around the
gumagalaw,
house,
oh.
moving everything around, but also loves to touch her and her jewelry, like
oh,
in this
shit, no?
video.
Ayan, oh, ginagalaw yung swings, yung hikaw niya, oh. Oh. Holy shit, no? Kakaiba, no?
And it's not just her hoops that the spirit is interested in.
Ano kaya? Ito naman, kwintas niya. Tingnan natin. Oh, uy, shit, ginagalaw yung kwintas niya, no? Kakaiba to, ha? Ibang ghost, paranormal to, no? Oo. Gumagalaw. Oo, ayun, oo. Shit, no?
No one here.
Hmm.
Yeah,
There's no one around me daw. Ayan, no? Shit, no? Kakaiba, no? Oh. Tinaas pa niya yung kamay niya, oh. Walang tricks yan. Ayun, oh. Gumagalaw, oh. Shit. Okay yan, ha? Kakaiba. Oo, nakakatakot yan.
I don't know if you guys see
Right.
it. It's bringing tears to my eyes. So no one gets it.
Gumagalaw yung
The
chain
chain's
sa neck
moving
niya.
on my neck.
No. Ayun, oo. Oo, ginagalaw, oh.
I don't know if you see it.
Oo, yung aso niya, umiiyak.
And my dog's starting to grow.
Nagagrowl yung aso niya.
What's up?
Oh, shit, oh, gumagalaw,
Are
oh.
you seeing it?
Shit. No? Kakaiba, no? Oo. Ayun, no? Oo. Yan, oh.
It's moving.
Grabe, ah. Oh, hinawakan na niya. Oh,
It's very, very hot.
mainit daw. Bakit kaya, no? Siguro yun yung sa ghost, no? Yung aso niya naiyak, oh. Oh, yung gumalaw na naman, oh. Kakaiba, no? Grabe. No? Yung aso niya naiyak.
We can even hear her dog getting upset with something. A few people aren't convinced and seem to believe this effect is achieved by a really strong magnet off camera, but we can't deny the genuine fear in her eyes and voice.
Oo.
Although, sometimes you don't need fear to convince you there's something weird going
Tsaka
on.
magnet
In
yun.
this clip uploaded
Diba?
by Really Haunted
Ito naman,
on YouTube,
natutulog.
Lee, his wife, and
Mag-asawa.
their dog sleep peacefully until it all starts getting a little chilly, literally.
Yan. Tutulog sila. Oh, shit. Gumagalaw, oh. Oh. Tangina.
We can clearly see that Lee is not moving and the windows are all closed.
Grabe, ah.
So how the hell is the blanket moving toward him?
Shit, no?
If this is not paranormal evidence,
Oh.
no clue
Oh,
how they
kakaiba,
could
no?
have staged
Gumagalaw.
this one. But let us know your take in the comment section.
Tangina, nakakatakot
Now,
yan.
this next
Ayan, ito
one
naman.
is pretty difficult to tell,
Ayan,
but it
kakaiba.
certainly looks weird.
Weird daw. Ayan. Tingnan natin. Oh. May inaayos yung lalaki. Oh, shit. Oh, yun. Oh, gumalaw yung pinto. Oh, gumalaw yung pinto.
The uploader, Joe Fazo, claims that his leg was yanked from underneath him by an
Ginalaw yung
unseen
legs niya.
force and that the shed door began to move
Uy,
all on its own,
shit, no.
even though we can't see what's behind it.
Oo.
He definitely looks confused,
Oh,
But
gumalaw.
at the same time, we can't rule out the chance that he just lifted his leg himself and got a bit spooked by a draft, causing the door to swing.
Pero may iba yun eh.
It's
Yun, it's
dragging
dragging
you.
you. Yeah.
Maybe all those old wives' tales about keeping your feet underneath the blanket at night were onto
Yan,
something.
iba naman.
But what do you do when you're not even
Ito sa
in
office
your
naman.
bed?
Uy, shit, gumagalaw yung mga gamit, oh. Napaling, uy, gumalaw yung puan na puta. Shit, oh, hinigit siya, oh. Oh.
Either there is a whole backstage crew working on this clip, or there's something seriously creepy
Grabe yan.
going on here. There are many things you
Uy, uy,
don't
uy,
want to have
uy,
to do at
puta.
work, and getting dragged across the room is definitely one of them. The same thing happened to this poor girl in
Grabe,
a clip
Ito naman,
uploaded
diba?
by Mario Lara on
May
YouTube.
naayos. Ano kang gagawin sa kanya? Oh, shit, hinigit siya, oh. Oh, shit. Grabe, ah. Puta,
While
napatakbo.
searching a toolbox, this girl unknowingly
Oh.
gets dragged through the store. She desperately claws at the floor
Grabe, ah.
and manages to struggle free.
Nakatakbo.
While there is a high chance she was just being dragged by something off screen, she got up and sprinted pretty quickly out of there.
Grabe.
Whether you believe this video to be real
Oh.
or fake, I bet it made your heart race the first
Pero
time you
mukhang
saw
tunay
it.
yan.
And if
Diba?
you thought that this shop was the scariest place to work, think again,
naman.
because terror could be waiting for you just around the corner. Much like in this clip
naman.
posted by Yukistats comparisons on YouTube.
Yuki Stock. Yan, comparison daw. Check it. Uy, shit. Ayun, oh. Inano siya ng spirito. Puta. Grabe, ah. Oo,
It's
nagwawala siya,
always
oh.
the CCTV footage that gets us.
Oh,
If
shit.
this is fake, that guy must be able to defy the
Oh.
laws of physics, because something definitely pinned him to a wall and
Ay,
dragged him.
kinaladkad siya, oh.
Although it does seem a little
Grabe.
suspicious that the activity is mostly hidden behind a wall, but after all of this chaos in the workplace, there's nowhere safer and cozier
Takbo
than
na,
your own
takbo,
bed,
takbo.
right?
Ito naman, oh. Tutulog, ginigit siya, oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
That reaction time was unmatched. In this clip, uploaded
my
on
God.
TikTok by Lance210,
Oh.
he does sound absolutely
Oh, puta.
terrified. What do you
Napasigaw, oh,
think?
no?
Can ghosts drag people around like a mop?
Pwede
Let
mangyari
us
yan.
know. It's pulling
Oh, it's
you.
pulling you naman. O kaya yan.
In life, it usually feels like you're being pulled every
Diba?
which way. But what do you do when something is actually pulling you into a paranormal
Kakaiba
pit
to.
of
May
despair?
umihigit naman daw.
This one, posted by High Kind
Ay, ito yung
Pod on
bata.
TikTok, seems a little less terrifying and a little more
Ayun, may
comforting.
orb, oh. No? Yung bata hinihigit, oh. Umangat, oh. Grabe, oh. Oh. Tutulog yung bata, no? Oh my God. Oh. Ay. Ayun, oh. Hinihigit siya, oh. Nilalaro yung bata. Oh, ayun, oh. Nasa crib.
When you look in the comment section, a lot of people seem to believe this is footage of a ghost trying to flip the baby over in order to help it breathe. Although sadly, not all spirits are this friendly.
Kaya nga.
Wuja
Ito naman.
Paranormal Team
Ito naman sa
must
office.
either have some great fan
Tingnan ko ano
placements or
mangyayari
there's
sa kanya
something
sa
fishy
office.
going on in this footage they uploaded on Facebook.
Kaya yan. Sa office naman. Oh, ano kayong gagalaw naman dyan? Uy, shit! Hinigit yung upuan.
It's probably better for the woman the fact that she didn't see the shadow figure
yun, oh,
pulling her
hinigit, oh.
chair. Though that would be a bit difficult for the next guy in this clip, uploaded
Ito
on
naman,
YouTube
iba.
by Channel Mystery 31.
Kakaiba to. Ito. Tutulog sila. Ano kaya mangyayari? Sino kaya hihigitin dyan, no? Oh. Tutulog. Sino kaya dyan? Sa dalawang hihigitin. Oh. Sa pantulog nyo. Oh shit, bumukas ang pinto. Okay. Ano mangyayari kaya? Sino kaya dyan sa dalawa? Tansya nyo mga tropa. Ayan na. Oh, ayun yung nasa baba ang ginagalaw. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Tanginang yan, no, ginalaw siya, no. Pero totoo. Totoo lahat yan eh. Puta. Nagising siya, no? Naalipungatan eh.
The weirdest part isn't even the fact that they're both sleeping with their casual clothes on, but the fact that his friend didn't even wake up during all of that commotion.
Shit.
Props to him for being able to get up and calmly walk away. Though God knows what happened to the other guy after that camera cut. And it's not always your feet being swept from beneath you. Sometimes it can be your whole body. In this clip, a news team show up to document reports of a boy who seems to be terrorized by a spirit who keeps trying to drag him away. Many onlookers believe it to be an evil spirit from Jamaican folklore who has latched onto the poor boy. But there's also rumors that his friend who passed away is causing all this weird stuff to happen. And it isn't just him being yanked into the shadow realm. Check out what also happened to Lee's wife last year.
Ito naman iba. Natutulog, mag-asawa. Mag-asawa ba to? Babae lang o ano? Ano kaya mangyayari dyan? Ayun o. Oh shit! Tinigit yung babae! Oh shit! Tinigit! Shit, no. Hinigit yung babae.
Something with a hell of a lot of strength must have pulled her out of bed because she fell to the floor like a sack of stones.
Grabe, no.
Perhaps pulling the blankets off wasn't enough for whoever haunts the
Nagising yung asawa,
really haunted family.
Grabe, no. Ayan, tropa. Tapos na. Sana nagustuhan nyo, pero mukhang mga totoo eh. No? Kakaiba. No? O siya. Paano mga tropa? Shout out pala kay Ma'am Edna Losa. Ha? O pasensya na. Huli. Okay. Paalam!